Welcome back to video. So
Treat.
today
So,
we're
let's
going
dig
to
in.
make.
Jake is taking part in a reality show. He
today
reaches
we're
the
going to
final,
watch.
and the task is really tricky and weird. The organizers have made a
Really
clone of
final.
Jake's wife,
Yeah.
and he needs to find out which of these women is his real spouse. Can you help him win?
This one right there.
Easy peasy. Woman 1 has a tattoo with his name on her arm, and it's even the same design as Jake's name on his vest. The police receive a phone
that's
call
wicked.
that there's an imposter from another planet. He's pretending to be a regular young man, but he has some really scary plans. He's hiding among passengers at the bus station. Can you identify him?
Yeah, yes. Maybe this man.
Although the first guy looks like a fan of extraterrestrial life because of the suitcase, the second guy is clearly the imposter. His right hand is where his left hand should be. Or he may have two right hands. Right. Ben is at a 90s theme masquerade. Three girls decide to prank him, and all tell him he's their boyfriend. Ben really wants to find the real girlfriend before she gets mad at him. Can you help him?
Maybe this one. What were you saying? This one.
The clothes give her away. Ben and his real girlfriend have matching outfits. Someone went wild at the college lockers and painted them all red. The administration wants to find out who did it to punish them. They have two suspects. Both were in the locker area that morning during classes. So, who did it?
Yeah, okay, this one. I think boy.
It was the girl. Look, there's still some red paint on her hands. A genius scientist invented a time machine. He traveled to the past and took some photos to prove it really happened. Can you find him in the photo?
Yeah, that's
He sure stands out from the crows with his flashlight. They didn't have those in prehistoric times. Nick and Rob are in their 20s, but they still act like kids at their parents' house. While their mom was shopping, they made a mess. One of them even taped Mom's favorite dog to the wardrobe. She's really mad and wants to know who did it. Can you solve the mystery?
yeah, maybe the green one.
It's the guy on the left. He still has some tape stuck to the soles of his sneakers. Mike and Lulu are newlyweds who chose the craziest
Almost fell off.
activity for their honeymoon. They are flying on ropes tied to a helicopter above the ocean. And uh-oh, there are sharks in the water. Looks like the fun went too far, and one of them is in real danger. Who is it?
Yep, the man. Tra-la-la.
Mike is in danger here. His rope is about to break. An older lady was swimming, but when she came out of the water, she noticed one of the young people had burned a hole in her bag. She wanted money for the bag, so she had to know who did it. Can you help her?
Yep, it's the boy.
It's the guy on the right. He has a lighter in his pocket. Mr. Jackson comes to his own restaurant as a secret customer. He orders a tomato salad, pepperoni pizza, and chocolate pancakes for dessert. The waiter brings him the order, and Mr. Jackson gets really mad. Why?
Oh, this salad. What is he?
There's no pepperoni on his pizza. So either the waiter or the cook mixed up his order. A real guest would definitely leave a bad review. Linda works as a software engineer at a robotics company. One of her colleagues was testing a new trick. He jumped from the warehouse roof, but landed badly after falling from this huge height and broke his legs. Yet the next day, he was working again, and his legs were as good as new. How is that possible?
I It's not that tall. Yeah, it's not that tall.
It's a robotics company, and Linda's colleague is also a robot. They just replaced his legs with new ones. Katie's friend, Ben, tells Katie lies about her boyfriend Kyle to separate them. Katie breaks up with Kyle and moves in with her friend, who lives alone. Kyle looks for Katie everywhere and finally comes to Ben's house. He tells Kyle Katie isn't there, but he guesses Ben's lying. How does he know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, kid. Yeah.
The mug on the table says Katie, so unless Ben stole it from her, it couldn't be his.
Yeah.
Whitney and Brittany are twins. Even their best friends and relatives can't tell the difference between them. Yet they were born on different days. How is it possible?
Yeah, the frog midnight.
Whitney was born just 1 minute before midnight, and Brittany was born right after midnight. It was a new day.
See?
Clara is going on a business trip with 2 of her colleagues, but she also decided to take her husband with them just for fun. Can you guess which one of these 3 guys is Clara's husband? These guys have just backpacks, enough room to drop a laptop and a set of spare clothes. But the third guy has a large purple suitcase with a bag tag that says C+M. He's Clara's husband. A group of students visits an old mansion with many antique items. The most expensive one there is a fountain pen covered with gold and encrusted with diamonds. When the excursion is over, the owner of the mansion notices the pen is gone. They stop the students to find the thief. Who is it?
Yeah, I mean, especially if that's right.
It must be that shy-looking girl in the back. Her shirt pocket has a huge ink spot. A police officer was walking down the street when he heard a girl screaming for help. She told the officer someone had just hit her in the eye and taken her expensive necklace and $1,000 in cash. The policeman instantly figured out the girl was lying. Why? The girl was wearing glasses. If the criminal had hit her in the eye, her glasses would have been shattered. Lisa was on cloud 9 after 2 guys asked her out, but she knew she had to choose one. Robert was her secret crush. He was from a rich family, handsome and smart. Sam was a good guy too. She knew for sure he was kind and funny. Lisa was at a loss. Which one should she pick? Any ideas?
It have the kiss on this guy over here. Yeah.
Lisa should go for Sam. Robert isn't serious about her. He has a lipstick mark on his neck. On a super cold winter day, a fire broke out in the house of a wealthy old lady. When the fire brigade arrived, they saw her butler, her doctor, and her maid waiting outside. Only one of them stayed in the house longer, trying to save the lady. Can you tell who?
Oh, yeah, the lady.
It's the butler. The doctor and the maid have red cheeks and noses, but the butler's face is pale because he just left a warm house. A famous singer, Lady Mermaid, is giving the final concert of her world tour. Thousands of fans come to see her. She has an autograph session before the show, and someone steals her expensive jewelry. Her bodyguards believe it's one of the fans who only pretends to love Lady Mermaid. Who was it?
Maybe this one. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe green.
It must have been this girl. She came in the t-shirt that says Jake Bloom and not Lady Mermaid. And she has a bunch of cards with autographs, but it's not Lady Mermaid's real signature. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.